Hey, welcome back everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you're having good luck with all of your gardening and all of your projects. And without further ado, let's get to today's project. And if you're wondering why, or if anything looks or sounds differently, that's because yesterday I ran over my phone with the tractor. Oh, I was super bummed about that. I liked that phone a lot. It was very expensive. I had it for a very long time and it did everything I needed it to do. So we had to go buy a new phone, which changed my plans for the projects because I was going to start working on the new sump tank and the plumbing over there, but I had to spend my money on a new phone. Having a phone out here is very important. It could be a life or death situation. So rather than waiting for another month to get a phone, I had to get one right away. So in case something happens to me out here, I can call for help. And that's a pretty big deal since last week I had an accident out here and I did get injured. I hit my head pretty hard with a fence post pounder. I was just being careless. I was tired. I was working too much and not paying attention, and I was pounding in a post. And as I brought the T-post pounder up, I brought it up too high and it caught the edge of the T-post, and then I hit myself over the head with it, and I woke up on the ground a little bit later and had a pretty nice lump on my head. I still have a sore spot, but we're fine. I don't have a concussion or brain damage. My two brain cells didn't fall out, so we're okay. So that's why there was a little bit of a delay in projects and videos as well. So we're building a composter for my waste. This was inspired by Jim and Jess from the Green Dream Project. They did something similar. I think theirs was 3 or 4 bays across, and they had a roof on theirs, which I'm going to do on this one as well. I've got these 4x4s that were broken in half that I couldn't use for anything, but I decided that I'd take some scrap steel and I would mend them. So now they are sturdier than they were before. So we can utilize these. This will be the back. We're gonna take these 4x4s and they're gonna go in these gabion baskets. I got 4 of them already made and ready to go. I don't think I'm gonna fill them up today. I'm pretty tired. I've been out here all day, and of course the wind is now gonna pick up and make a bunch of noise on the microphone. But we got 4 gabion baskets, 1 for each corner. And then the low side over here for the roof is gonna be these 7-foot 4x4s. So I cut a foot off of each one of those, and then I took that 1-foot piece and I cut that in half and attached one on each one of these bottoms. That way when this is in the gabion, it can't lift up, out, or twist or anything like that, because the wind can be quite violent out here, and I'd hate for a roof structure to just fly away off into the distance and run over a cat or something. So we're gonna do gabions for all 4 corners. And I got these pallets for free. I was at the Tractor Supply getting some propane tanks refilled, and they had a lot of pallets in the back, and I asked if they were selling them, and the guy said, yeah, I could have them as long as I didn't need enough to build a house. I was like, well, I just need a few of them for my compost bin project. And he said, have at it. So I took a couple of them. I already had 3 out here, and I got 4 more to complete this. It wasn't windy all day, and now I'm recording, and now it's getting windy. The wind gusts are picking up. So I apologize for the wind noise. It's rather irritating to me because I don't want to have to record this again. So I'm trying to shield the wind from the microphone the best I can. And let's see. Yeah, we attached these together. It's all scraps. These are all scraps I had laying around, so it didn't cost me any money. Just a little bit of effort and some splinters. And I already had lots of screws left over from the last roofing project, so we utilized a lot of these in there. And another project that I finished up was the solar panel array. I built a large gabion around the bottom of that. It didn't really need it, but I thought, why not? Can never be too safe out here. And then one of you fine viewers made a very astute observation, and that I had covered the bottom of the solar panels. And when it gets hot out here, it lowers the efficiency of the solar panels. Now, I didn't realize that because I do not know anything about solar panels, except it's like magic electricity that comes from that big glowing thing up in the sky that we have in the center of our solar system, that very large star. So we cut a bunch of holes in it to see if that would help. And it hasn't been warm enough out here to do any, for me to notice any significant loss of power. But once it does warm up, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna check the voltage in the morning before the sun is directly overhead and heating these puppies up. And yeah, if we have to, we'll get some steel and we'll build steel frames and just go around the outside for these. I know there's a company that makes a bunch of like brackets and things like that, but I don't want to spend any money on that kind of stuff. If I have the steel here already, I can just fabricate something. So I'm losing train of thought here. I've been out here working on projects all day, so I'm a little tired. I need to take better care of myself and take a break here. So without further ado, we're going to wrap this up. So if you guys have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those down below and give us a thumbs up. And as always, keep building and try to be good to each other. Some of us aren't here for very long, and a little bit of kindness will go a long way. So God bless every one of you, and peace.